I'll show you this before it gets muddied up. See how this is dipped? This is where an edge of a barge was, and see all the rock in here laying? I'm going along this and scooping it all up, as much of it as I can, and sifting it down in my sifter. Yeah, there's a fossil right there. I'll show you. Biggest piece of pottery, man. That's tempered with, maybe it's out of a pot. It's tempered with, it looks like little pieces of quartz. See it? Little ground up pieces of quartz, it looks like, in this. Well, there's that piece of pottery. A lot bigger piece, and you can see the curve to it. It's up around the top rim. And look at it's little pieces. That's a little tiny piece of like quartz. See it? Little pebbles. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just starting to screen this down. See, there's still clay and weeds in it. I haven't even hardly looked at it, and it broke already. Little blade. I found all kinds right in this area. Real translucent material. I'll show you. It's beautiful. It's a shame that's snapped in half. See, there's that little blade. It's broken in half. Told you I'd show you. Look at the translucency. It's kind of olive color and real translucent. These rocks out, but see, in them rocks, see, there's a flake of real translucent stuff. And look here, river cobble, percussion chipped open to reveal the chert inside. Started in here way down the river on the place where I found the lance, and I just wasn't finding enough flint, so I moved to a place where I was finding flint, and I got something right here. Some kind of little bi-pointed, that's probably the base. Yeah, man, what the heck is that? It's a little dark. Don't really find much like that. That's a cool little point. Well, you can see the notching there, and this is the base for sure, you can see. And it's just like a bi-pointed, see, that's the tip right there. That's kind of a cool point. Never really found many like that before, huh? Just got that up off the bottom. Look at that big spike. That's old. You can see it's been hammered up here at the top. Some kind of, I don't know what it is. Throw it up on the shore, take it. Yeah, I got something. I'm over water, so I have to kind of film like this. See that blade right there? I'll get it and show you. See, there's another little like pre-form thing. It's been worked, but it's kind of bad material, so I think it just was started probably making a point and just threw it down. Same screen. I'm just throwing rocks out. There's flakes. Look here. There's another little knife. See how that one's curved and it's been used up here? That's kind of nice. See, there's another river cobble, and you see they were popping them end caps off and making end scrapers off of them. See, that's how they were done. See, that's lightened up a lot, but see, that's another little knife. See the curved edge? Just kind of cruder than the norm, but see how much it's lightened up? It's like a gray chert. It's a little river cobble knife. Well, see this? See even the curve? And these are the caps. They were popping these off and then working them. I just found a real cool one in my last video that's got the rind all over the top, and then the ends worked, and that's how they were doing it. Do you understand what I showed you here? These river cobbles were being, I don't think maybe some kind of percussion to where they could just chip it and get that end cap to pop off like that with that curve. And I see it all the time. I find unfinished ones. See, here's another one popped off. And you see, here's one that's finished with that curve. And they popped that end capper right off that river cobble and made the end scraper. See the curve? Now see how this one's, it's just an unfinished one. Hope you understand that. I just got an awesome tool. See it here with a lightning line in it. Let me grab it. I'm over water. It's not broke. It's just got a crystal right there. And look, cortex, and that's the cutting edge. And look at that material. That's a day maker. That's beautiful. It's a little skinning knife, see it? That's awesome. Wow. Yeah, look at that material, and you can see that's the cortex of the river cobble. It's not Upper Mercer, it's not Cousteau and Flint, it's a river cobble that mimics it. See? They were thinning it down, and look at that crystal vein in that. How cool is that? And I'd say with that being like that, they just made this, and that's a little skinning knife. Look at that. That's a sharp edge. That's a cool tool. Just beautiful piece of material. Look at it. Yeah, look at these like quartz veins in that. Said to you up close here wet. That's so beautiful, isn't it? And see, look at that. Hold it to light, and that's just like, whoa. That string of that's real translucent, and even that is. Look at it. That's sick. Well, this is unbelievable. I'm gonna dig here. I've been moving all around, and I'm in it now. And you saw that skinning knife. Now I just pried this up off the bottom. It's all been percussion hit. See? Look at that chopper. What it is. This is for butchering animals. See? There's another one. Both ends. Very primitive tool, but you can see the percussion hits. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's starting to dry out. I cleaned it all up, but you can see where that's been struck. Right there, right there, there. You see both ends, and look, you can see the polish on it there from use, all down that sharp edge. This has been used to butcher an animal, both ends. This is cool, isn't it? And I just found one of these made of bluestone. You see this end, a very primitive tool, but that's pretty awesome. I'll show you more. See, there's that big one. There's another one. Here's one. You can see where it's all been percussion chipped. Here's another one. See? Here's one. Here's one I just found, like, in the past couple days. Look at that one. That's nice. Here's one I found recently. Look at that. These are all butchering tools. These are cool. That big one's awesome. Shovels, that big hand axe, whatever you want to call it, stuck down in the river muck, and I'm prying it up with these shovels, and I'm doing it all day. There's suction on some of this stuff down in here, but man, a knife and that, definitely on a butchering site, I'd say. And I'm finding flakes too. There'll probably be little tools in here and some points. We'll see. Yeah, that looks like a Madison point, kind of a cruder one, but it still would have been nice, and a big chunk out of the bottom corner. A lot of stuff in here. Sifted that down a little more, and right there's a little point. What the heck's that? It's a little green point. It's got a tip ding, but another artifact. I found a lot of little points like this on that shoreline over the years. They're just okay, but that looks like that green jasper stuff. It's got some translucency and an impact. Screen down so I can see, getting all the big rocks out, and see there's little finishing flakes from the manufacture of ancient artifacts, and I'm finding artifacts, that's why. Several in this screen. I don't see nothing else. See, that's odd, but that's a natural stone that looks like a C. I'm gonna take it. See, it's very time consuming because I just look at everything. See, there's another tiny flake. And see, there could be a triangle in here this small. You just gotta look at all of it. See, another flake. Right there, see, this is what you wanna be seeing. See, there's a tip, and right there's a piece of pottery. So 2 more artifacts. See, another little broken blade. They're everywhere in here. Well, this is what I like to do. I get a big rock and roll it up off the bottom to where I can set my screen on it, and then pick the rocks out one by one. See, there's a broken open river cobble, but look at this. This is all packed. What the heck is this? This is, oh man, that's a net sinker or something. Look, it's all packed on both ends. It might even be some kind of little hammer, but it's not. Probably a weight net sinker. That's nice, huh? Wow. Well, that's a day maker for me. Find something like that. That's so cool. Guy fishing there with a net, or a woman maybe, thousands of years ago lost that in the river. Wow. Yeah, look at that. That's where awls and tips of stuff. There's been something smooth right there. Look at that. That's pretty nice. See, look at that. That's Flint Ridge with blue in it. That's beautiful. Scoop out of that. Look at the cracked up rock. Chances are I'll find something here. Even the water's way high. Well, out deeper's untouched. Look at this. It's another cobble. Now look at it. This is another chopper. It's all, see? They percussion chipped that open to get that edge. Lots of this stuff here. Really bigger points out. There's just all kinds of stuff in these gravels. I reach out deep. Look at this. I haven't even got this screen down, and here's like another. What the heck is this? Look, it's like a little adze or something. It's a little chipped one out of a river cobble. Look how nice that is. All these little choppers in there now. This smaller one, you couldn't use that first big one I found to take apart a rabbit. You know what I mean? Smaller animals. See, and this is polished. It's been used. That knife too. There's projectiles in there. That's a good spot. I can't wait to get back. Look at that. It's another little one. Rock. It's got rubbing on that side, but look at the nuttings or the pitted hole. But see that? That's where that barge drug at. See that? Off the bottom and put it here in the pile, right there. See it? That's from the barge pushing this stuff up. You can see it, and you see the staining, how that was down in the mud. My God, folks, I just was about ready to throw this out. I've been seeing some flakes, but I'm serious. I've never found a serrated point this far down off this site. The Amos site that I look, well, one of them. Never. See, there's a little look up here. Look, oh folks, that is a year-making colorful Amos. Oh my God. Well, I just can't believe it. You can see the material, Emmons. There's little flakes. Where's, I don't even see them now. It moved. There's one, look. See, there it is. But look up. Oh my God, it's there's another flake. There's a flake there. There's one, but look at this. Oh my God. Look at the tip. Look, oh, that's just sick. It's pinky peach. Wow. Yeah, talk about a smoker little point. Look how delicate it is. It's heat-treated chert, and in raw form, that would have been tan. That darkness on the base is all river staining. It's kind of a pink color from the heat treating. That'll lighten up, but I like it with that. Look at the color on that net tip. Wow. Kind of see the outline of it there. Look at it. That's, man, the water's even up. It went up a foot, and I still got something I'm proud of. Well, you can see the point right there. Look how it pops on that background. You can see the nice color to it. That's a beautiful point. Look at, this is all recent from the past month. Check it all out. Look at these black hopewells and the other Amos material and the knives. I can't believe it. I'm doing awesome, and I just found that lance. Man, go some more. I'm just working on the video because I have enough for several. I found a point laying out earlier too, a real nice one. So I'm going to go over and do some more digging. I might even go to a different place because the river's up. It's even rising. I talked to some fishermen and they said that it went up a foot since like 7 this morning. So There's a nice look at that. I love that drill. It's real translucent. That humpback scraper is awesome. All right, hope you enjoyed. You talking? You gonna talk? Huh? You not talking today? You gonna do some squeaking? Are we going down? We going on the squirrel tree? Here he goes. Are you talking now, little? Alright, there's your squirrel sounds. Squirrel Man's gonna go over here and do his running with the dog Bubbie. There she is. The dog Bubbie Express.